maybe only got shut down by Kilgroth, but that is at a certain point in time when Kilgroth gets really, really strong in this first game.
So definitely what Buriram has to do right now is to kind of shut down Kilgroth early on. If they don't do that, it will be a little bit of trouble handling the Kilgroth later on, because he'll be a nuisance, split pushing the lanes, sometimes even go unnoticed.
Agreed, right? It's very difficult to kind of match everything, especially when you're going to be up against such an explosive comp here that EVOS has set for themselves. But something that I kind of want to point out right now, something that on their own island, which actually should be fine, but speaking of that one, look at this immediate touchdown onto Poka. He's not going to be able to escape. There's a beautiful temporal turbulence.
The other way around. They're playing it the other way around. Like, you used to say that very used to play up the farm, but look at that, they are just fighting teams down. They're taking up a team fight, but too bad. Hans will be taken down, but Nunu is getting stuck in the middle of all the EVOS.
Ooh, that's going to be pretty bad. He tried to escape there, but there's some pretty sick lockdown from EVOS here. If they can find it, they pull it off extremely well there. While that was happening, first one destroyed the top tier one. Isalindus is going to be here in the bottom lane. Look at how he's just kind of, flickering over, or rather he's just kind of traversing around all these AoEs.
So far, we've been seeing how EVOS being picked up one by one. Like now, they picked up Hans. Second one probably will be Poka. The Foxen going straight to Poka. He's stuck between 4 men. His teammate can't do anything at the backside. As you can see, like you say, dive in dial, especially the mirror, but hold up.
Oh, it's going to be pretty sneaky here as Poka is going to be in the middle of everything. Use his spin to win. It's not going to matter at all as everybody from EVOS was on the other side of that wall. Can't really help out their support. And now, first one's going to come in here. There's the use onto that temporal turbulence. Of course, he's going to be able to scooch on out of there. And Y-Force is going to be in the middle of the fight. This is the perfect time right now for EVOS to force them right out, respecting the power output. And my goodness, that's going to be Weera on the other hand. He thought he was going to be able to escape because the range of the Honest was weakened because she did have that skill on cooldown. But of course, there's a fireball coming out from the Ignis. Now 2 towers are already knocked out. There's going to be the Nexus exposed already. And this is going to be the final one. It seems like they're going to charge right in. Poka's not going to end himself just yet. He's going to be the punching bag. He has to give a lot more time for his teammates to kind of recuperate, regenerate, and rejuvenate. This is going to be bad, though, as Hans is caught in the middle of 5. There's the Nexus, and that is going to be game 1. Quick game. Very quick game. Could be also the Violet if they wanted to. They can outrange their opponent. But okay, there you go. There's the Richter. Actually, never would expected a Richter to be played in the ADC lane. I thought maybe something else, but this is the first time I believe I will be seeing this used by EVOS in this entire tournament.
They did play, Richter did play, Hans did play Richter in the group stage. But I forgot against which. Look at that. Rotation coming in from both teams. Oh, first blood will be on to fall the second one.
Didn't even have his level 4 out just yet, and now Weera getting caught out, giving the double buff onto somebody else. That is disastrous here for the side of EVOS. What's the only probably the good thing for them?
Not one thing about Craig Knight so far, as I know, that it's either you do really well or you fail really miserably. Look at Hans chasing onto the Isalindus. Sorry, I still have problem pronouncing that, but the fight's still ongoing. Look at Marja opening her ultimate, chasing onto Hans, but Hans managed to flicker over the wall. This is the importance of flicker.
Deal good chunk of damage. There's 3 members onto the top lane. Oh no, Y-Force got caught in the middle. Oh no, that's not good. One more auto attack and he does get knocked down. Even though he's an Omen, it's going to be pretty bad to kind of follow up. But can they really deny him? There is that ultimate from the Zenial. I will save you from up above. He says it. It's a Lindels keeping the Foxen alive even through
that zoning coming in from the Foxen.
It's going to be very difficult. Look at how first one just kind of traverses around to the side there, hitting the tower and then forcing EVOS to kind of just try to defend this tower. One more hit and Poka should go down. Weera just dive right in. But, I mean, this Kreknak hasn't done the damage that he's supposed to. Overfly comes in from the side, forces him to go over the wall.
Since they can't really get to the tower, they just go back to the farming objective. But look at Overfly chasing on to Weera.
Oh, no! He predicted where he's going to go. That was so good. in your pockets. In terms of advantage, you have all the necessary tools to be able... And look at the Fox, and he doesn't even care anymore that he's behind enemy territory. He's going to be in the middle of the fight, activate that ultimate, and then be able to do the Kobe Bryant, the Mamba out. Should be fine though, but they do shut down the Fox, and it could be a turnaround for BRU. Overfly into the front line. Senna does get the damage done. Y-Force will be able to kind of at least destroy Nunu, but at the end of the day, that is a bottom tier 3, a mid tier 3, you know, the, what do you say, this initiates of EVOS. They do find first one finally, but again, Zenyo just denies it. What a knockup! Zenyo is a true healer here. He is the one with that angelic splendor, really giving a terminology to Angel's blessing. Now Overfly comes in from the side, having that dual wield in her hands, might be able to kind of shut down EVOS here. Ay, 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 they're going to have to back away, but they have to defend this top tier 3. They have to clear out the waves. That Nexus is already exposed, and here comes BRU. They're not stopping at all. Fall already has to back away, taking such a chunk of damage from the Fox and Marja.
Now the Nexus, the core is wide open. They're not going for the core. They're just going for the kills.
Yeah, they're going to be able to go for the kills. This Nexus is actually helping the case of BRU. They're pushing them back for now. Y-Force is right there. Here's another one from Salendos, but I don't think this time he's going to be able to save his comrade. Get on out of here. They're going to go for it straight up here. Polka's going to get caught out, all right. Has the flicker over his opponents. Does dodge out a couple of the skill shots here and there. Had to activate her ultimate, push them back, but this should be it. They're actually doing so much damage onto Marja, but again, the Phantom phase for her able to keep her alive. Weird, though, does get another kill onto first one, but at the end of the day, that is still going to be the Nexus down. They couldn't really stave off the pressure of BRU, and this is game 2 already into the hands of the tie.
Now with the final pick being picked up is the Richter for BRU. Now both sides has already picked up their full team composition, with Florentino, Fennec, Ignis, also Zenio on the side of EVOS, Richter, Krignac, Raz, Hayate, and Baldum on the side of BRU. A snowball might happen, like look at that, level 4 going in to Wyvern. That will be first blood.
Hasn't really gone to the top side of the map at all. He's just kind of like hold hands with the LC because they want to keep him alive for as much long as possible. Now, first one could actually be in a really tight spot. He does actually get away from this one. Y-Force is going to be able to dive right in. They do get Isalendos, which is beautifully executed here from EVOS, but now the Richter joins in onto the fight. Still going to be a double kill for Y-Force.
Things are going in the favor of EVOS. Now they have rotated to the mid side. Team Fight's going to start. Fall bit getting pushed out of position. That will be him getting killed off.
Will still be alive. One more hit. Come on. Do it, the Fox, and he actually gets
that
it.
Heal coming in from Polka, but Wyvern, he's still surviving, but not any more longer. Polka will be fighting 1v3. He will try to aim for first one, but no, he doesn't manage to get any kill.
Yeah, that's going to be not the shield popping off and exploding at first one there. Fall, though, has to flicker over the wall. Nunu is hot on his tracks with that chase. Beautifully done to push back. Fall into the embracing hands of BRU. Yes, please. We're going to take it. And now they can even break at this top tier 2 if they wanted to. Weir's onto the side. Maybe he can take down Nunu. One more auto attack. That's going to be it. He forces them back right off.
Now, they are still partying in the mid lane, trying to see who gets whose tower first. But the Cylinder is going to get caught right there. Eviva's just diving into the tower, but he doesn't care. Oh.
Yeah, there's going to be the Jug Splinter coming out from Polka, dodging, no riding, diving right into the mid-tier 2, and EVOs are pushing them back. Nobody is here to kind of defend it. Richter from Summer, though, is onto the side, but can he really do it? He's diving right in. There's still the ultimate from the Fox, and this could be pretty big, but Summer will get taken away. He will provide his life for that mid-tier 3, and while all that is happening, damn you, Krignac. He actually goes in and breaks 2 towers with that tier 3. Now, the Fox is going to be here. 7 seconds onto Nunu. Just give it right back up, but that Nexus is already exploded. They have to clear the wave right now, or else be afraid of EVOS finishing this game straight off. The Fox just goes in. He gets denied one more auto attack. Could be it. Oh my goodness, they can't take him. They can't take him. The Fox still survives. There's the chase down. Nunu is hot on his tracks. One more smack. It's going to be Isalendos right there in the front. Does he get the knockdown? Oh, he gets locked in onto Weira. You're going to be a dead man. He comes right off. Isalendos should actually be knocked out here. He does get the knock in. Nunu's respecting him for now. First one, though, they make a mistake. They didn't get the shutdown onto Fall onto Weira. And this is BRU. Yeah, BRU's damage output is really situational here. Can they really get into this one? First one is going to be over the wall, but he gets spotted out by Weeraw.
This is looking good for EVOS. They're trying to go straight for the core.
There's going to be, again, another Angelic Splendor from Polka here, and they're still pretty healthy. Everybody's still pretty healthy here. That's going to be the ace, and we're going to go to Game 4 with EVOS getting themselves the first match in this best of 7. There you go. Even though first one was there to respawn, he wasn't in time to shut any of them down. And if he did shut one down, there's still 4 more to go that was hammering away at that Nexus. Lombard at this point. Well, he does seem to be, in terms of stats and overall utility, is the better option. So BRU are going to be looking at this with eyes wide open. They have an extremely strong jungler that's going to be spiking in the late game the best, and they'll have Valheim to push towers very, very well here. But counter that is Violet with her own range, but she also needs to kind of, you know, farm up a little bit first before she gets to that spike.
Well, it is what I like about it. The graphics are great. Oh, first one will be going into the Vipers.
They really want to go force a fight here. And look at this. Out of nowhere, they just kind of come crashing in. There's not really much crowd control for EVOS to work at with. And they just walk up to their opponents and smack them silly. There's going to be a lockup onto Y-Force. And the push back onto Isalindos. He didn't even know that he was right there. Y-Force got bamboozled, put back into his place by this Thane. But BRU are also using the rotational speed of their heroes to kind of outmatch EVOS' response. For now, EVOS are on their own timer. They have to wait for this Violet to kind of come into play. Polka once again will get caught out here. He has been the odd man out for EVOS.
Look at that. Polka is, even though Polka has that range, but it's not enough. Oh, the Moonfall coming through. The
big damage.
Will land the stun, but 3v4 down there.
Activates the King's Glory there. There's going to be the bottom tier 1 finally destroyed here by Y-Force, and that is EVOS.
Even the team too.
Yeah. Still though, being 1 level behind against your counterpart, especially if it's a Kilgroth, is not a good marker at all. Isalindo's just going to try to run back through. Oh no, Violet! You try to go against the Kilgroth, you're going to have a tough time there. You saw that the Murad wanted to chase down hard onto Summer even though he was low in HP, but at the end of the day, it's still a Kilgroth. If it can smack you, he can lifesteal off of you. There's going to be the chase down. He tries to micro over. This is actually working well for Hans because they can't really knock him out yet with their auto attacks. Has to be the skill shots finally take him down. But that took so much time that now first one could actually be taken away. But they have to be worried that they don't have the Kilgroth with them. Speaking of Kilgroth, there's going to be the 1 versus 1 against the Murad. Weeraw is hot on his tracks. They're going to chase him down, and he actually just kind of goes over the side there. Nunu gets the knock up. That's going to be pretty bad for Weeraw here. He does not have the Temporal Turbulence, and they are hot on his heels. Stun from the Valheim. There's the knock up. Defoxen will be able to get it. That is incredible. 1 more auto attack should be the tower here, and they actually get it. That's going to be a trade in here. Top tier 2 for bottom tier 2. Here comes Summer. They're going to force out the fight. They know it's going to be a 3 versus 4. And Y-Force is very, very low. Summer's not going to get denied at all. And first one onto the side, he's going to be able to chase hard here because he has that triple dash coming in from the sidelines. There's going to be the Murad Temporal Turbulence. He's actually going to shut down first one. They push them back. Weeraw is right now smacking them silly. And Hans joins in onto the fray, gets pushed underneath the tower. Gonna be scary here though, but as Defoxen is still alive, this should be still good for BRU. Nunu though, oh, that was scary.
Cat and Mouse, look at that. First one, Summer fighting on the hands, but first one a little bit too squishy to handle the damage coming in from Vienna.
Well, that was happening. There's going to be a 3v4 around this Enraged Abyssal Dragon. This actually isn't in the favor of the EVOS. If they can maybe get this one, there's still the King's Glory. Not going to happen at all. And there's going to be a big kill there. Defoxen will actually revive, but he still goes down. Nunu will follow up here. Where is first one? He can't really find the targets. 50 seconds onto Nunu, onto Defoxen, onto first one. Let's just go for it. Let's just enforce ourselves onto the mid. We've cleared already the waves here and whatnot. And they're going to be starting the Dark Slayer. This could be big. Oh my goodness, the damage though. Weeraw survives. Reaper's Blessing keeping himself afloat. Nunu onto the side there does not get connected by the ultimate of Violet. He's not going to get blasted away. And while all of that was happening, the 1 versus 1 first one is a monster. He was able to sniff out the positioning of Weeraw. And now this is going to be a 4 versus 5.
Very crucial to end this series once and for all.
15 seconds before Wiro comes back up again. The numbers at disadvantage against the side of EVOS. The dive right in. They actually just not look at it anymore. One more hit. That's going to be the Nexus. And look at the faces of BRU. They're like, high five, high five. We got it, we got it. They bypassed. They didn't even look at the mid-tier 3. They said, like, screw it.
Darcy is pretty strong. It's like one of the strongest mid laner up to date.
But I mean,
Superman.
if you think about it, there's still so much in terms of exchange here. The versatility of the picks of EVOs is already there. They can be possibly used for any lane that they want, depending on the matchup or the lineup that they kind of go head to head with against BRU for Game 4. And it is the Zephys.
You said it. So it will be Lindis in the jungle. The Zephys?
That tower being lost. Still here though, it's gonna be a big fight as Nunu gets caught out. Good timing though, activating that.
Elsa will try to snipe out, zone that away, but Hands try to fall into the middle of 4 men of BRU. Will he get taken down? Yes, the snipe coming from Elsa will connect. Oh, that will be another snipe coming onto Wiro. They are continuing on the fight, but Polka pushed down Nunu. But is it enough though? They will try to continue on to Polka. The snipe didn't manage to connect through. That will be 2 men being picked up on EVOS. 1 on the top side, 3 on the bot lane. And Darcy still has that dragon with him. Will he release it? Dragon and the Drake will be summoned in the mid lane, but bot side, the Foxen will be taking down Wyvers.
Yo, Y-Force ate a good chunk of like 2 snipes there, and then ultimate drop down from the Foxen. Yes, please. Now Drake is actually here into the mid lane. They do take it out incredibly quickly.
So they can't really get near to the range of killing off the dragon. And finally, the Drake will be taken down, but sad to say the tier 3 tower bot side will be down.
This mid could actually follow up as well. Beautifully executed there to keep Polka in the middle of it. He's still getting chased down. And what was that? The snipe from Nunu? This is all falling directly into the hands of BRU. They dive right in. There's going to be the pullback by Summer. Wira is already knocked out. Now Y4 is trying to run from the sidelines. Here comes Hans. He's going to try to absorb all of the damage because he is that Zephys. Does get the shutdown onto Summer there though. But while all of that shenanigans was happening,
an extra thing to focus on for EVOS to clear off.
Oh, they're running. Oh no. Y-Force, he was in such a weird angle there. Even through the Phantom. That was way too far out into the open. They have no towers to back them up here, and they can even dove upon if they wanted to. Hans is another casualty that's going to follow up, and even though he is the Zephys, he should be able to actually survive all of that. It's not going to matter when it's a Darkslayer up team, when it's 5 of them crashing down from up above. And here he is. Polka just comes out, follows through. There's only going to be Fall to remain, and the Nexus is already being taken here. That's going to be Game 4 into the pockets of BRU, finishing off, well, this one 3-1, and one more game. They go into the semifinals.